Good day everyone. My topic is all about linguistic knowledge. Oops! What is the lecture all about? The lecture is all about linguistic knowledge. Don't forget that. At the end of the discussion, the students were able to identify the linguistic knowledge with their own meaning, identify and differentiate each branches of linguistic knowledge, identify the importance of the linguistic knowledge, identify the father of the modern linguistic. Linguistic knowledge is represented as a system of constraints, a grammar, which defines all and only the possible sentences of the language. Difference between the competence and performance. Competence involves knowing the language, and performance involves doing something the language. Noam Chomsky is the father of modern linguistics. Noam Chomsky is known as the father of modern linguistics back in 1957. Chomsky, with his revolutionary book, Syntactic Structure, laid the foundation of his non-empiricist theory of language. Chomsky separated competence and performance. He described competence as an idealized capacity that is located as the psychological or mental property or function, and performance as the production of actual utterance. Macrolinguistics is further subdivided in three parts, which are pre-linguistic, focuses on phonetics; metalinguistic, focuses on the relationship between the language and the extralinguistic features of communicative; microlinguistic, focuses on the phonology, morphology, and the syntax. So let's talk about the pre-linguistic stage. The developmental aspect related to speech would include the development of gesture, making adequate eye contact, should separate between the infant or caregiver, cawing, babbling, and crying. Example of such pre-speech sounds would be the, mama, wah, like that. According to text in education and society, an example of metalinguistic skills include discussing, like what I'm doing right now, examining, thinking about the language, grammar, and reading comprehension. Macrolinguistic focuses on language more broadly by looking at how language impacts societies and vice versa, while microlinguistic look at the smaller detail of language such as the syntax, phonetics, grammar, and morphology. The main subparts of linguistics are phonetics, phonology, morphology, syntax, semantics, and pragmatics. Phonetics is a branch of the linguistics that focuses on the production and classification of the word speech sounds. The production of the speech looks like the interaction of the different vocal organs. An example, the lips of the tongue and the teeth to produce particular sounds. Phonology is a branch of linguistics that studies how language or dialects systematically organize their sounds. The term refers also to the sounds or sign system of any particular language variety. For example, it can help in explain why certain word forms that appears to the different are actually related, like the words happy and happiness, or intelligent and intelligence. Morphology is the study of the word, how they are formed, and their relationship to other words in the same language. It analyzes the structure of words and parts of the words such as the stem, root words, prefix, and the suffixes. For example, the word cats is put together from two parts. Cat refers to a particular type of furry four-legged animals, and whereas, which indicates that there are more than one such animal. Syntax is the study of how words and morphemes combine to form larger units such as the phrases and the sentences. Correct syntax examples include the word choice, matching numbers and tense, and placing words and phrases in the right order. Semantics is the study of the meaning of words and sentences. It uses the relation of linguistic forms to non-linguistic concepts and the mental representation to explain how sentences are understood by the native speaker. Pragmatics is a specialized branch of study focusing on the relationship between the natural language users of that language. Pragmatics focus on the conversational implicatures, or that which a speaker implies and which a listener infers. One example of pragmatic in language would be if one person asks, "What do you want to eat?" and another responded, "Ice cream is good this year." The second person did not explicitly say why they wanted to eat, but their statement implies that they want to eat ice cream. This sort of implication falls under the category of pragmatic. Here's the list of the top linguistic branches: applied linguistics, social linguistics, computational linguistics, psycholinguistics, comparative linguistics, historical linguistics, and the stylistic. Applied linguistics is a branch of linguistics that is involved in identification, investigation, and providing solutions for real-life issues relating to language. It is an interdisciplinary field drawing knowledge from different academic fields like psychology, sociology, anthropology, and etc. Social linguistics is a branch of linguistics that deals with the effect of the society or social factors on language. It is involved in the study the effect and the interaction between the language and different social factors like ethnicity, social class, gender, and cultural norms, and etc. Computational linguistics is an interdisciplinary branch of linguistics which is concerned with the study and perception of spoken and written language from a computational perspective. It combines a concept from the computer science, programming, coding with the linguistic to determine how language functions in the context of computing operating system. Psycholinguistics deals with the psychological aspect of language. This is one of the branches of the linguistics that involve the study of the different psychological factors that control the process of acquiring understanding use of language by human beings. Comparative linguistics is one of the sought after the branches of linguistics that is involved in the study of identifying similar and dissimilar properties between the different languages of a common language through a comparative analysis of the two or more different languages evolved from the single parent of language. Historical linguistics, one of the most important of the branches of linguistics, historical linguistics studies the evolution and changes of the language to the period of time, and it analyzes how and in what ways language changes over time. And it also involved the reconstruction of past forms of language. Stylistic, another key mention among the various branches of linguistics. Stylistic deals with the study of the interpretation of the style and tones in both written and spoken language. It involves the analysis in different features of the style, including but limited to the use of symbolism, dialogues, regional accent and rhyme, sentences, structure, and etc. I'll repeat again. The major branches of linguistics are as follows: phonetics, physical aspect of study of speech; phonology, cognitive aspect of the study of the speech; morphology is the formation of words; syntax, the formation of the sentence; and semantics is study of meaning; pragmatics is study of the language used. Oops! Take note, knowing a language transforms language speaker into instrument of the construction and contribution into agents that can take the language recorded in the language to generate new dimension of knowledge, and it allows speaker to distill the degrees of through the falsity and data in order to classify the information. Linguistic knowledge is not solely limited to language use and dominance, but also embraces the word conception and is clearly a determining factor in the evolution of human communication and the creation of new knowledge.